Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at imfote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Tap, 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 tap in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We made it a Tuesday. We made it to a Tuesday, I should say. A Tuesday, which is always a blessing. Every day is a blessing, but Tuesday has no identity. Tuesday has no character definition. Tuesday is just a Tuesday. Years ago, we did $2 Tuesdays. We gave it an identity for about 5 years. We gave it an identity, and then it ended.
Poof.
Tuesday.
Well, that ended too, because LeBron doesn't even yell Taco Tuesdays anymore. He doesn't even get on IG and yell Taco. And on the East Coast, tacos ain't popping the way that they popping over there in Texas. So, all right, but we'll take Taco Tuesday. All right, sorry, Tuesday. You do have an identity, Taco Tuesday. Trump don't like you, but Taco Tuesday. Trump don't like you. You know, he still wants that wall. He don't like the Mexicans. Remember?
Yeah, he never came through with that.
Damn, I gotta lead you to the water and make you drink it.
I ain't know when you said Trump don't like Taco Tuesday. I'm like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about?
You ain't good at riddles, huh? All right, good morning.
Nope.
What you mean? What you mean Trump don't like taco?
Spell it out, son.
What you mean? Or you lead me to the tree?
Don Page. I saw you sent me a message, Don. I gotta check that out.
Don Page. Good morning, Don Page.
Message too.
Good
morning.
Oh no, he sent me something. Yeah, what did he send y'all?
It's probably a story or something.
Yeah, he sent it to me too. That's right, Don Page.
You know, I don't be checking my social media boxes. I'm about to get better.
Are you back on Instagram?
I'm not, but I will be later on today. After today, yep.
Okay, all right. It only took 6 months, but all right. Sexy Mo, how was your night? And thank you for getting the memo on the color today. Thank you for getting the memo. All right. Well, I got your memo. I got your memo.
I was about to say, Mike,
I got your memo. I'm a Puerto Rican.
Good morning, Anita.
Good morning. How was your night? How was your night, bro?
It was good. I did baskets again, the last of the baskets for Thanksgiving, passing them out to our seniors.
Oh, nice. Very
So
nice.
we got
Very
together
nice.
at the lodge and assembled a lot of Thanksgiving baskets. So it was a good time.
Boy, you sound like the Flintstones. You sound like the Flintstones when you say we got together at the lodge. You sound like Barney Rubble. Hey, Fred, we're going to the lodge.
Wasn't it like the Moose Lodge or something like that?
Moose Lodge. What is going on?
They were like a waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka.
I forgot that episode. Yes.
Yeah, this guy on the radio was like, all he does is watch old school everything he streams old school everything. So he'll stream like one day at a time. And the cartoons, I really want to stream. I want to watch the Flintstones and the Jetsons. Whoa. I miss the Jetsons.
Speaking of the Flintstones, my son brought up something very important to me last night. He said, Mom, on the Flintstones, how can they celebrate Christmas if the Flintstones the Flintstones era is BC, before Christ?
Mm-hmm.
Good observation, Jay.
Yes, that's very nice. I like that. I mean, just as he grows up, he'll know just to relax. As a cartoon, it's not supposed to make any sense. But I like the fact that he acknowledged that.
Yeah, he went off. He said this was like a decade before like Christ was born. What do you like? It can't, like this that makes no sense. It messes up the storyline. Like he just went all into it. And I was like, wow, you know what? You're absolutely right. We never thought about that, right?
But you got to watch a young man like that. That means you got to watch what you do in the house. Like you can't be you can't be smashing out the house and trying to tell him you were praying. And he's like, yeah, but if you were saying, oh my God, you were praying, why'd you curse afterwards? You shouldn't curse after God.
You know what? It does not go down in my house like that. Thank you.
You should
I'm
not
a
curse.
responsible parent.
Well, sometimes you got to do it with the kids in the house. You got to be quiet. Everything got to be muffled. You got to be muffled mouth.
I don't feel like putting my hands over nobody's mouth. In the house.
You try to say that he ain't got to put the hand over your mouth. Okay, Suge. The sugar sex. Okay. The Suge night of sex. Shut. You better shut up, boy. Calm down. I ain't doing that. Stop it.
Terrible, terrible.
All right. So, Shawnee Scott, how was your night? How was your night?
It was very restful.
Afro Queen, what's up?
That I ain't did in a long time, and I would sit down and watch a whole series. I finished watching Reasonable Doubt.
Oh, good.
Nice.
You caught on and you beat me because I still ain't finished that damn thing. After she smashed that dude in the living room in front of the cameras, I was like,
yes.
I called her the B word and I broke up with the show. I said, all right,
You ain't been back since.
I ain't never been back.
Separated.
Nah, you got to be kidding me. Don't talk to me ever again, girl. I wish I would, man. I'm taking them kids and we not saying hi. I'm like, come on, kids, your mom's a whore.
But how crazy is he that he put the cameras in the house? And he sat there and rolled a blunt and watched.
Yeah, it's my house. I have cameras in my house.
Yeah, protect the house. Like I told you, Mo. I don't know if Mike wants to finish watching it because she did kind of piss me off.
No, she a foul B. She a little selfish B. She brilliant, but she a selfish B. That's why her life is in shambles.
Well, if you've only gotten to that episode,
no, I went by that episode. I watched more of it, but I held a grudge the entire show.
You was mad after that.
Yeah, I held a grudge, dog. She lucky I have a number. I would have texted B. So Shawnee, you slept, which is good. You slept.
Well, I didn't. I did go to sleep for a little while, but then somebody was at my door and it woke me up, and that ticked me off. So I just stayed up and watched the rest of the
Somebody at my door. Kathy Black.
Go to
Y'all
YouTube,
have a nice
Kathy.
day. I logged out and in, but still no sound. My phone acting stupid this morning.
YouTube. Try
Go to
YouTube.
YouTube. Go to YouTube on your
media.
phone, mama. Come
She
on, we
can't
got
hear
options.
She can't hear you.
On YouTube?
She's not hearing sound. She's not hearing us.
She can't hear
so we can't hear her say go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, read my lips. Read my lips. Read my lips. Go to YouTube. Oh, hold on. Stay right there. Hold on. Stay right there.
Kathy, we got a message for you, Kathy. Kathy, wait. Wait.
I don't know if you'll be able to read this because of the light. Can you read it? Go. No, she's not gonna be able to read this. I need a marker, damn it. Do you speak sign language? No. Go to go to you to damn it, Kathy. You know we got options. It's YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, links.
It's Twitch. Yeah, it's all types of
all
options.
types of things.
We can't hear you, Mo.
Mo,
you. All right, Jay Black, how was your night?
I had a dentist. I had a medical emergency.
Does Lady Q make rocks for dinner? Like, what is wrong with your teeth? Like, what is going on?
No, I had the dental work and I had the temporary crown on, and they give you instructions what not to do, and I was hard headed. So they said don't floss. So I was flossing.
Why would you floss?
Because I had something in my tooth, so I was going around it.
You deserve whatever you get. Go ahead. You deserve. You don't floss.
I know. She told me not to floss. She told me. And look, Stacy said the crown came off. Man, that sucker popped off. I was so mad. The whole tooth in my hand, and it was like, well, what am I supposed to do?
That is so stupid.
So I had to call. I called the dentist and I told them it was their fault. They ain't put the right adhesive on. I said, y'all didn't put the right stuff. This temporary ain't lasting. And I blamed it on them. But they got me immediately right in. Like, and literally, she said, if you come right now, we can fix it for you. So they fixed it up for me. So I went from angry, upset, depressed to happy again. So yeah.
We got back in your mouth?
Huh?
The tooth went back in your mouth?
Yeah, is a crown, is a temporary crown until they're making the final one.
Okay.
The crown of the bracelet is the only thing underneath it was a little piece of. It felt like it was a little tiny piece of tooth left that they sanded off and root canal and then all the other stuff. So this is now going to cover it and stay there
And
permanently.
he's so hard-headed, he still got the floss thing in his hand. Why would you still have the floss thing near you?
Because I use it for the other teeth. Like I still like for the other one. I just said I got cocky and slipped up with one too many and popped.
Hold on, we got a new segment. We got a new segment called "That's What Your Ass Get." That's what your ass. Yeah.
And Lady Q ain't gonna tell she go in the moment. Well, why would you do that? And why would you say that in the moment when you know I'm clearly upset and frustrated?
I don't care because you need to be told that. Why would you do something stupid? Why would you do something so stupid?
Because I was fine with the other teeth.
They weren't. They didn't work on the other teeth.
But I could do the other ones. It just
they don't have a crown. And the dentist told you not to do it. I would have did the same thing. Now you walking around upset and all flustered because you didn't want to follow any rules.
Kathy said, "Ear and all, missing."
Might as well get an implant. That's what your ass get. Today's star of That's What Your Ass Get is Jay Black. Jay Black flossed his crown, which the dentist specifically told him do not floss. And now he mad because Lady Q said, "But why would you do that?"
Yeah, because in the moment when you make a mistake, you don't have to say in the moment, why would you just piling on at that point? Like that's not helpful. That's not helpful in that moment.
I wouldn't help you at all because you know what? Because you don't listen. I'm like, don't come to me. Go to the dentist, homie.
But you're supposed to be some compassion for me.
I ain't got no compassion for stupidity. That's the problem with the world now. We got compassion for stupidity. No, we ain't doing that. You got to be kidding me. What the other one? What Stacey Mitchell say? Because that's exactly what she told you while getting the. She told you while getting the dental floss. No, he don't have the dental floss. He got the other one. He got the stick joint.
I like the toothpick ones where you can get in there and boop, boop, but
those toothpick things are bad for your gums if you pop your understudy the dentist, because that's exactly what you do to people. Tell them shit they already know in the wrong moment. Boom data, my pockets is getting fatter. Yeah. Boom data.
Somebody car where I told you not to be riding.
That's a cute comment brought to you by Woke Up Inspired.
I just wanted the support in the moment. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted in the moment.
She pulled a U on you, Jay Black.
I wanted some empathy
on you.
Yeah, she pulled a U on you. Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely that makes no damn. That is my
Thanksgiving was almost ruined if they couldn't got me fixed.
Yeah, and that would have been all your fault. You've been chewing on one side of your mouth. She would have had to give you she would have had to blend all your food up in a blender.
Like I'm an infant.
You would have had a turkey milkshake. You'd have had a turkey and yams and all in. I'd have put it all in one blender. I'd have put it all in there and just mixed it. I'd have had greens, yams, turkey. Take this shake. And I would have made you bless the food too. I'd have put the blender at the head of the table. Then I'm like, all right, bless the food. God, thank you for this turkey, ham, yam milkshake I'm about to have. We are so blessed.
You ain't got no bigger straws around here?
Y'all ain't got no bigger straws in here? Y'all ain't got the circle straws, the old school circle straws that you used to do all types of tricks? Right. All right, my night was fine. I ran around. I called my man Craig before I went to BMW, and Craig was like, yo, you already at BMW, so you might as well do it because the parts are going to cost the same amount for us that it do for them. But I didn't know the labor was going to be. So, yeah, BMW, shout to you for that $589. I would like to thank you for that. The car is running smoothly, but I'll tell you the ironic part. The reason why I did that is because it failed inspection because the check engine light was on. So I ran back to the inspection spot. Same dude was there, same cool ass dude. And the dude was like, they fixed your car? He said, yeah. He said, did they unhook your battery? And I said, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if they had to unhook the battery to do the thermostat. He said if they unhook the battery, there's a chance you're still going to fail because in this car, it takes at least 100 miles for everything to update. So some of the sensors aren't going to be updated.
For a minute. Yep. It has to register.
You have to run the car.
So it failed again. And I was like, I yelled fuck like I was home. I yelled it loud. Everybody turned around.
Yeah.
Like honestly, in sobriety, I would have done like in sobriety. I'm really like expressing myself. I yelled fuck for real.
That's a frustrating moment. Well, you should know. Why would you not know that, Mike?
I was literally. I had no idea that I had no idea. Nobody told me. The BMW dealership didn't tell me.
They should have told you that at the dealership.
When I told them what the situation was, and then
you gotta run it. You have to run it before they put it back
because a
on.
lot of people go, they just clear those alerts just to go get it inspected. So the inspection company know that, so they make sure that it's registered. Yeah, that makes total sense.
I had to and then before that, my probation officer called me from Texas and was stressing me a little bit, but then I cleared all that up. And then she was like, oh, and then all of a sudden she turned nice. She was like, look, you almost done.
Yeah, a month
but
left,
you
right?
got your car. It says here that you got your car running. I said, yeah, it's being done, it's being serviced. And I told them when the thing beeps to tell me to come out, and I'll blow on it, because this certain company, there's another company that has an alcohol monitor. There's another company that their alcohol monitor, when you get your car serviced, they turn it off. They call the service department. They tell them the code. They turn off the code, and then they work on your car. Well, in this Intoxilot company doesn't do that. They don't care. They won't turn it off. So I specifically told the dude, make sure you come and get me when it beeps. He was like, yeah. I said, but you got to listen for it, because it's going to beep like probably, I just turned the car on. So another 10, 12 minutes is going to beep. So when you pull around there, I'm going to come in, but he ain't, and then I said, but I left the mouthpiece. So what I did is I took my mouthpiece off and I put a new mouthpiece on. And I said, you can do it, right? I'm saying, I don't want you blowing on my mouthpiece.
Him. He may came to work drunk.
So that's what I said. I said, now, if you've been drinking, just whisper to me. I ain't gonna blow you up. I've been in your situation. I know what it is. I've been to work drunk. I get it. He was like, no, I'm good. I said, you sure? I said, just let me know. This is just me and him by the car. I'm talking like this. Just let me know. If you have, you have. It is what it is. Don't worry about it. But if you have, just come get me, and I'm doing this. It's cool. I don't give a damn. I don't care if you, as long as a lot of people do a good job when they drunk. I don't care. Y'all guarantee to work, so I'll come back. It don't even matter. So they didn't do it. So I went into the I'm on the phone with my probation officer.
You went in the restricted area.
I went into the restricted area and walked directly. They were like, sir. And I kept walking. Let me tell you what y'all not going to do. Y'all not messing up my probation. I said, Miss Alexandria, I'm going to put you on speakerphone. She said, cool. I said, just so you can hear the dialogue between us, right? Bam, I put it on. I said, hey, the thing is beeping. I told y'all to tell me, and it was like, yo, we didn't even hear it. I said, okay, well, it's beeping. This is my I said it. This is my probation officer on the phone. So I need, and he talks to the probation. Yes, ma'am. But he's from the East Coast. He ain't say ma'am. He said, yeah, I'm working on the car. I'm so and so. And she was like, well, what's your service area? What's the service department's code? He said the code is this, is that. Then I blew on the thing. Then I went back out, and then I spent $589. Then I went to the inspection station, and they told me I still failed. So that was the day.
Wow.
That was the day. That was the day. Wow. That I actually, that was the day. And then there was a bunch of other stuff that was unimportant. And that is about, was that about it?
Probation rules.
But I found out good news. Oh, yeah. I went back there. My whole point of that is that I'm become very aggressive, because the dude, when the white guy looked like he was getting a little attitude. But then his other dude was like, dog, he told him. Yeah, but he can't come. He was talking to the guy.
If you got hurt, they're liable, so they can't allow you to walk back in.
Yeah, you know what? I don't give a damn. Just like you don't give a damn about the crown. I don't give a damn about what's going on with my car. My probation runs everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah, that's your livelihood. Yeah, no, I get it.
I said, nah, we're not doing this. But then I found out good news. I like good news.
Silver lining.
December 28th. is the end of my probation. Oh, no, it's not. She told me the end of your probation is the 21st. December 21st.
Why a week earlier?
That because I got the date wrong. Thank God for once me being wrong made me right, made me feel good. Thank God for being wrong.
So you under 30 days.
I'm under 30 days, and the
you
blunt
need a countdown every day.
So I might
more to go. 28 more.
I might be high for Christmas. I might be high for Christmas.
Taking too far.
Let's be easy.
I might be high for Christmas. My new vice. I might be.
Let's yield at all the yield signs.
I'm gonna be like the other podcast now. When I sit here, I'm just gonna be puffing on a blunt. Like,
Probation over December 21st. What day of the week is that?
I'm calling your mom.
That is a Wednesday.
I already told her.
I'm calling your mom.
I told her. She was like, "What?" My mom thinking about eating one of them little gummies, them little
So
cannabis
that's a
gummies.
good. That's a good Christmas gift to be off papers before Christmas. All right, the 21st. There it is.
Hell yeah, rather be hurt off of probation than healthy locked up. Ooh, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Oh, you ain't never lied. All right, let's get this show started. Yesterday we did a little game where we were trying to figure out what was important to the team, all of us, when it comes to picking a significant other. And it was on a scale of 1 to 5. And I left one question out. So far, the expectations that people have for their significant others, I'm gonna show you what the numbers are right now.
Oh man.
The person with the lowest expectations was Jay Black. He answered 4 questions. His numbers added up to, he had a 3 for personality. This is a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best. He had a 3 for intelligence. He had a 2 for churchgoer, like their belief in God and their relationship with God. He had a 2, so he was 2 points away.
You said how strongly does the person?
You don't gotta pray for him.
The question was the question.
And you ain't gotta make them.
The question is the relationship. What is their? How important
is their relationship?
You said it was a 2.
God. Yeah. How important?
So you were 2 points away from dating an atheist.
No. Go ahead. Keep
with
going.
The poor sexual performance.
You were 2 points away from dating somebody who don't have to believe in God, and you were like 4 points away from believing somebody who believes in the devil. Like real talk. And then for financial status, he had a 3. Shawnee, I'm gonna save her. Then the next one was me. I was the next one with the lowest expectations. My personality number, the scale of 1 to 4, and importance was a 4. I rounded it up. I said 3.5, but I rounded it up. Then intelligence, I said 4. And then financial security, I said 4. Mo was next. Well, so my total was 15. Mo was next with 18. She was 4 in personality, 4 in intelligence, 5 on churchgoer, and 5. No. That was sex. The last one was sex in the bedroom. Okay. So she had 18. And then the person with the highest expectations in the history of God.
Facts.
I ain't saying history of the world, in the history of God. Shawnee Scott says she needs a 5 in personality, a 5 in intelligence. She needs a 5 in your relationship with God, and she needs a 5 in performance in the bedroom. The last one was performance in the bedroom. She needs 5s across the board.
Straight.
No
chase.
At the bar
she wants to date, I guess, Russell Wilson. I don't know. She wants 5s across the board. Don't invite me to your house no more. I'm just letting you know. 5s across the board, in the bedroom, off the door, in the beginning. She said 5 from the start. Now you do know a man has to get used to new vaginas, 5 stars and nothing less. Okay, well y'all got that. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. This dysfunction over here. I know I'm not hitting them checks. But the last one, which I should have done was supposed to go before sex that I missed, was how important are looks in a relationship? So since Mo put the ugly face on, she said, So on a scale of 1 to 5, how important are looks in finding your significant other?
3.
Okay, 3. Please expand. Why is it just a 3? But yet in the bedroom you ask for a 5?
Because
so you want 5 Dick Clark. You want 5 Dick Clark from an average looking dude. Okay.
I can't even see you. That's normally where the 5 stars come from.
No, you still got to get the Dick Clark in the afternoon at some point.
Morning, TP.
Listen, I done had some of the best food in the diner.
So you had good Dick Clark from ugly people.
Some of the best steak in the greasy diner. But listen, all right. I say 3 because 3 is average, right? A 3 is like is a C. So meaning for me, my personal likes is how neat you look, you smell good, you got nice teeth, a nice smile. You don't have to be like a Idris or what's the guy named Michael Early. You don't gotta be one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Ely.
If you look nice,
Michael Ely.
I see you like light skinned guys too, don't you? Okay, all right. Well,
no, she said
J Black in you. You got a little J Black in you.
Stop it.
No, but she also likes
Idris.
No, you got a spectrum. I give it to you. You got a spectrum. You go from
I don't have a type per se when it comes to outer looks.
Yeah.
If I'm attracted to you in some type of way, then I'm attracted to you. So it doesn't have to be. I'm not on this light skin, dark skin, medium skin, tall.
So you eat the whole turkey. You eat the whole turkey. You eat the you ain't got a favorite. You ain't got a favorite piece of the turkey.
From the neck to the butt.
Oh man.
Yes.
All right, Shawnee. So you said a 3. All right. So that would take you 3. That would take you to 21.
Skip right over the fact that Mo says she ate the groceries. I'm sorry.
Hey, well, I clap it up. That's gangster. Go ahead, girl. That's gangster. Just make sure I'm out the shower. Make sure I'm coming straight out the shower. Just make sure I'm out the shower. That'd be the one thing I have to stop you. Hey, let me take a shower, girl. I need my loofah. Shawnee Scott, on a scale of 1 to 5, how important are looks? Feel free to say 5. I mean, I'm just saying.
5. No, I'm probably like a 2.5, because I mean, beauty is an eye of the beholder. So and somebody can be not so attractive. A man can be not so easy on the eyes, but well groomed, and it's still a turn on. Like, I can rock with you.
Yeah.
Looks like that, and then looks fade, because like Bo brought up Michael Ealy, and I know when Barbershop came out, I was like, damn, he fine. But when I watched him in this movie, and these last couple movies, he been aging.
Yeah, they're making him look rough. They're making him look rough.
But he getting old. He getting older. Because he's 50 something.
Whatever. Vanessa Williams is old and she still look good. Angela Bassett is old and she look good.
She's got.
Yeah, everybody gets old, but you got to remember you're getting old alongside that person, so they still look good to you for the age that they're at. Jay Black, scale of 1 to 5. How important are looks?
I mean, that's what I was saying. Is that
what?
Looks fade, so that's why it's not that important. So
but I don't think looks fade. I just think they still look good. But obviously, they're not 20 years old anymore, but they still look good. If you ugly at 20, you're hideous at 60. Now you raggedy and you ugly. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I spoke out of turn. It wasn't even my turn. Jay Black, what is it? What scale?
Morning, Queen Born. What up, Jacqueline? Looks, it got to be a 5 for me.
Well, you had to say that because Lady Q probably somewhere making a T-shirt right now. No. So you had to say that.
What are you going to say? You can't be with me at my best. Boom.
Hold on. Let me tell you what Jay Black couldn't do. He could not give the same answer Shawnee gave. He could have like, hey, looks don't mean nothing as long as she clean.
2.5.
It might not be easy on the eye, but he shower. What?
Oh,
Go ahead, Jay Black.
No, looks are very important. You got to be attracted to the person. Like that's for me. Like I'm not worrying about all the other stuff, but the looks, I have to be physically attracted. I'm just call me superficial, call me surface.
No, you're right.
No, that's not superficial.
Okay.
It's not superficial.
You like what you like.
To define that, but you have to define that too, Jay Black, because so everybody ages, and like Michael Shawn said, so what's going to happen when your 5 gets older? Are you going to still look at her like she's still a 5?
Yeah, I mean, because she as you getting older,
everybody don't
don't age well.
Some people are. Everybody don't. What do you say?
What Don said?
Don said a few years back, I dated this woman who was not the most attractive lady. I'm not saying I ain't date unattractive women. I mean, their body was crazy, but their face was, it was trash. It was a mistake. Attractive lady too, but I will tell you, she treated me like a king. She had to. And the more I spent time with her, the better she started to look. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, when they feed into every need you got, when you start getting that dinner ready every time you come home, all right. Hell yeah. Oh man, my real estate lady. Stop. Why you ringing me up at this damn early in the morning? All right. So the personality and style adds to your looks.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Personality and style. Yeah.
It does.
A confident man is a
that is so attractive.
It's very attractive.
Lady Q. Oh, she's saying good morning.
Just showing. Yeah, they all saying that too.
All right. Okay, go ahead. Go get your little good mornings on, everybody. Go and pay attention to the subject too. Good little morning. All right. Now my range on this has changed as I've gotten older. So in my 20s, I was looking It was a 5. I was looking like I really didn't care about your personality. I don't care if you couldn't read. Like,
What?
I just wanted to know that you looked very nice naked.
That's
That's what that's all I needed. The dumber the better. The dumber the better. It was all good. The more lack of comprehension you had, it was even better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, if you didn't know what HBO stood for, that was good. Like, but what this? Like, it was cool. Like, I'm cool. Like, but as I got older, I realized, you know, then I was like, all right, I still need a 5. But I need somebody, you know, to have a conversation with, because at a certain point, you know, if you're gonna hang out with the person a lot, you can't, you know, it's just you just can't be talking about rappers all the time. And then she was like, then now, then late 30s, you know, I was like, I started being like, why am I putting this pressure on women to be all in shape when I'm not in shape? Like, I want this badass body, and then I started getting insecure. Like, you know, when you get naked, now I'm embarrassed. Now I'm trying to turn the lights off. Like, I want the lights off. I'm like, no, you're not looking at this. No. Now,
do men really do that? Do y'all really get embarrassed of your bodies when they're out of shape?
Well, I do. I keep my shirt on. Like, I keep the shirt on. But when I'm doing good, I'll get naked in the lobby. When I'm in the gym, shoot, I start getting underdressed when I'm checking in the hotel. I start unbuttoning. But now this is all I need. I don't know what to rate it. This is all I need. All I need is that when you get your stuff right, when we going out, I'm attracted to you. Like, I'm like, oh, you look nice. That's all I need. I need when it's time to get right. I need when you come out the bathroom, you ain't even gonna ask me, because I'm the type of person that will tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some guys just keep it to themselves. I will tell you, you look nice.
You supposed to.
That's all I need. So I don't know what that means. What you
supposed to. Validation starts at home.
I could take a 3, just like I said, I could take a 7, because I know that 3 or that 7, women when they do that, we going out, that 7 is going to turn into a 9. So that 3 is going to turn into a 4.5, damn near 5. So I'm good. That's how I do it. Like, when we get to go, when we're about to leave, the first thing I'm thinking is wait till we get home. Like, that's all I'm thinking. Wait till we get home.
My brother used to have this philosophy of dating, or you smash a 10 and you date a 7, or you marry a 7.
I've been saying it all my life. I never
understood that.
I've been saying it all my life.
He said you don't marry the 10, you marry the 7 or the 6.5.
And there's this other thing.
I don't understand that.
To me, somebody who has hygiene is pretty to me. And somebody now we're talking about things that add to your prettiness. Hygiene, keeping like
smell good.
Yeah. As long as you. Okay.
Got caught up.
No, I was gonna say something, but I was like, there's no way to say that in a proper way. And there's got to be something that I feel is cute about you. Like, your face has to. And it's good. When I look at your face, when I roll over, I'm like, she's cute. You're so cute. You just got
like a button nose or that type of cute.
Yeah, and I need full lips. I need full lips. So, you know, not saying I won't. You know. I've never looked at J-Lo's lips, but okay. But that's it. So my thing would be, I would say at 3. I really would say at 3.5, but you know, that would be mild. All right. So that was the last thing. But hygiene to me is just somebody who's neat. But if you if you are not if I'm not attracted to you, I shouldn't say you ugly. You just not. I'm not attracted to you.
Right.
That don't mean Jay ain't attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you. Yeah, that's ironic that you said, I guess Mike don't like B. Simone since she doesn't shower daily. Okay, well, isn't that ironic? Because that is on our list of things to talk about today.
Before you go to that, like Shamar Moore, everybody thought Shamar Moore was so.
Yes.
But he ain't do nothing for me. I'm like, I don't.
Oh, the mister is going purely off of memory because I look terrible on
Lady Q, do not.
All right, Lady Q.
No,
go ahead with that.
No.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody in these squares who walk around the house. If you see us walking around the house, if there was a hidden camera, trust. You'd be like, Mike doing heroin. What's wrong with
what happened with a B. Simone? So she said what? She was a clip or something? She said she don't take the female?
There was a clip. They were having a conversation. There was a podcast, and they were talking about showering daily. You know, they're all comedians. And one of the comedians was like, you know, I might miss a day because if you travel and you're running and you get to the airport and they take you to the hotel and they're like, yo, depending on the flight, they gonna take you. So you got to put some deodorant on and you just got to go to the show. Then you do the show. Then you at the show. Then you party. And then you getting drunk or high, whatever you do. And then by the time you get to the hotel room, you pass out. He said, but the next morning, I'm getting up and taking that shower. Now, when I'm home, in my own home, because I don't like wasting, I don't know if people paying bills, their water bill and all that other stuff. I don't know. Like, I normally take 2 showers a day, but I think that would be much in somebody else's house to be like, just be in the shower. And then I take long showers. I take, because that's where I think about stuff in the shower. Like, I think about stuff and everything like that. And I like taking a shower. It relaxes me. I take 2 showers a day. So then B. Simone is on a podcast and says, yeah, I miss days. I don't shower every day. And they were like, well, how long do you go? She said, I can go from Monday to Thursday. Hold up. She said she can go Monday to Thursday. Now, number one, showers are crucial for every human being. But being around women all my life, I realized that women have a lot more details on how they got to wash up and what they got to keep, you know, fresh, so fresh and so clean. So I don't understand how you miss showers from Monday through Thursday. Like, I don't get it unless your water got cut off. I don't understand like how. And at that point, when my water got cut off, I went to the gym and took a shower, which I hate taking a shower in the gym. But there is no way. So anybody
as a female,
no, as a human being, what is the longest you gone without taking a shower? I'll start with Jay Black. How many days? And what were there were certain circumstances going on, or was it just voluntary where you just like, I don't feel like taking a shower?
I just saw a text message. I'm sorry.
What B. Simone texted you? What happened?
So
whatever text message that was, it sure did fluster you.
No. Tashambi said 2 days. Tashambi said 2 days. I mean, as a female, I think it's different than
the
men.
The question was about you. How long have you?
Right. How long haven't you not washed your ass?
That extra commentary.
Well, I'm not a proponent of 2 a day. That's not my. I don't know what. I guess it's therapy for Mike. I don't know about this 2 a day thing. But yeah, can a man go a couple of days without a shower? Absolutely.
Oh, that's nasty.
Absolutely. I'm with Tashambi. Why not? What's
that's
2 days?
That's disgusting.
You can wash up. You ain't necessarily gotta get in the shower.
That's disgusting.
Day 1, day 2, like what? We got.
That's disgusting.
I'm with you, Tashambi. It can happen.
That is nasty. Let me tell you,
nasty.
You nasty. don't come to my house no more. If you make sure you shower before you come to my house. First of all, the booty has to be washed every day.
Every day. Booty. You can wash your behind every day. Absolutely.
No, you need that water to be pounding on that booty hole. You need them, the inside of them cheeks to be car wash.
Spread them, J-Back. You gotta spread them. Let the water.
You gotta spread them. Real talk, and I'm not saying pause on that.
I'm like, I don't know where you're going. Let me get ready.
that is hygiene. Let me tell you why I shower twice a day. I shower because when I get off of here, I'm gonna go take a shower. Then I'm gonna go start my day. I'm gonna be out in these streets running around, booty sweating, all types of stuff. Got all types of sweatpants on and everything like that. And you running around all day. You all over the place. Dirt is just piling up.
Face, underarm, and butt. Yes, Stacey. Go ahead.
No, balls, and you gotta get balls underneath the balls. You gotta put that soap on your feet. You got to get your feet washed up. You got to get in between your toes. You got to put in. Let me tell you something. I put the soap in between my toes with my fingers, and then I take the wash rag. I go like this. Like I interlock with my toes. Now it takes a lot of flexibility to do that, but I interlock with my toes like that. I do that.
But I think you hit a very important note, Michael Shawn, because a lot of men be like, I'm not spreading my cheeks. I hope you're spreading and letting the water and the soap and you're getting in there good, so there's no dingleberries later. Like seriously.
Yes, and
there's people watching this show right now that do not shower every single day, or let alone twice a day. I guarantee it.
Well,
so the squares, who showers every day here? Okay, so 3 out of 4. So that's 90. What's that? Like 99%.
You don't have to shower every single day if you're washing up
So
every
Jay
day.
Black, there is some validity to what you're saying. I'm about
Thank
to
you,
tell
Mo.
you
Break it
that
down.
you're actually right, because scientists say that you only technically need to shower 2 to 3 times a week. That we actually, people who shower every day should not shower every day unless, you know, you're doing a job that is needed, like you're out there, you're trash man or something. You work in sanitation, of course.
Yeah,
But,
that's science, Mike. You can't fight science.
Oh, I can fight that. I got to fight. Unfortunately,
every other day. Thank you for the honest people out there. Every other day.
I get every other day. I'm not mad at every other day.
And my son has eczema, and his
drying out his skin.
They said that he should not shower every day.
Exactly. That's what they told Monty when her eczema was bad.
Every other day, but of course, in my household, you know.
Yeah, you just got to get that. You just got to get that strong medication. We had to find the right.
Yeah, he has medication.
Monty had her. She was ripping her skin apart with her eczema, and I kept taking her back to the doctor until we got the right stuff. Let me go back to the science. How I can fight the science? Unfortunately, the majority of them scientists were white, so that's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game. So Jay, if you want to follow.
They don't understand it. They need to wash their ass.
Yeah, they don't get it. They don't get it. That's why when it rain outside, what that hair smell like? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. You gotta wash your hair. You gotta do a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I need to be so fresh and so clean. I am outcast. I need 2 showers a day. Matter of fact, I shower before I go to the gym because ain't nothing worse than going to the gym because you'll smell somebody funky. And they think it's okay to be funky to be at the gym smelling all crazy like they've been working out for 3 hours.
No, when you work out, I don't care how long you worked out, you should actually not smell. If you smell after your workout, that means that either internally you need to detox or externally you haven't washed.
Yeah, something in your pores coming out.
Oh yeah, Mo, you're right.
WebMD
said what Mo said. Yeah, it can be harmful.
Sweat doesn't stink. That it shouldn't smell.
Listen, them scientists ain't say nothing about having that vagina in them jeans in them jean shorts in the summertime. Let me tell you, go ahead,
2
play
words,
around.
Whole bath.
Go ahead, play with me.
Boy.
Play with me, the whole bath. Yeah, now I get the whole bath because you got
of Roxy or Trixie who went into the bathroom on car wash. They had to wash in the sink.
I get it.
Come out.
Like I get, you want to leave. It's like 6 a.m. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to take a shower. I get the whole bath. I get it. I just can't be messing with you during the summer. We've been out all day. You gonna tell me, well, I don't need to take a shower? No, yes, you do.
But it takes nothing to hop in the shower, even if it's 3 minutes to wash, like to rinse your body. But not getting in there and letting that water hit your body that's a no.
Yeah, and guys, you can't like you come home from playing ball. No pun intended.
The difference. You're cutting the grass,
and you
ball.
You trying to smash your girl like right at no.
When
I'll be right back. Now I gotta take my whole bath. Let me take this whole bath real quick because I really feel like smashing you real quick. What the super say? What the super say? Y'all be flying by these. I knew some athletes that might shower 3 times in one day, once in the morning, once after practice training, and then the 3rd time after the actual game. Yeah, I get it.
Even when I travel, when I get on a plane, if I'm getting on a plane from Jersey to Atlanta, when I get to Atlanta, I'm taking a shower like immediately as soon as I hit the door. I just feel like that travel germs, and like you said, you walking through the airport, you rushing, you sweating.
You sweating, you got your coat on. Sometimes you got your coat on the whole time. In the airport, you running around with a coat and you hot as hell, even though it was freezing outside. You ain't got time to take it off because that's another thing.
If you took a shower the night before, you stayed in house all day the next day doing it, just laying around. So you still take a shower that day?
I still feel sweaty.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower at some point. Yeah.
So even though you know you're not going nowhere, you already just sitting in the house all day. You know, I'm just gonna take a shower.
Going around other people about my hygiene.
I'm just wondering.
She got her ass on his motorcycle too. Yeah. Slow down. You got my ass on your. Well, I ain't got a motorcycle. Hey, Jack. Yeah. When you laying around, your butt cheeks, you laying on your butt, so your butt cheeks is like this, right? That's heat. That's heat right there. That's heat just formulating.
Thank you for being honest, Jacqueline. You can read her comment.
If I'm honest, if I shower Saturday night, I don't go anywhere on Sunday. Well, you can do that if you by yourself. You can do that if you live by yourself. You can do that.
Sitting in the house, you just what are you doing?
But if you live by yourself, I get it. But if you got somebody with you and something could pop off at any moment, and you in that type of relationship, I'm going to take a shower just in case.
And then what they say, let me go to the bathroom.
You don't gotta go take a shower. And I'm like, I do. For my personal preference, I need to take a shower.
Nope. And I'm not brushing
I'm
not brushing my teeth when I'm at the house.
Stacey standing firm. Nope. And I'm not brushing my teeth either.
Go get it, Stacey. I understand.
Mike on something else.
That's why me and you are just cool. That's good. I love you, Stacey. You know I love you. The person that with me, we brushing our teeth. I'm not saying we gotta brush our teeth once we wake up in the morning.
Oh, so you be all over you'll be all over your in-house, your partner, whoever you're dating. If y'all living together,
I gotta brush my teeth first.
Every day you're all over them if they're not in the shower twice a day like you.
The person that I'm with that's my in-house has already done that since before she was my in-house. Like I've peeped the whole.
Someone knew. Someone knew.
She's not gonna be my in-house if she's somebody new.
You wouldn't know that until y'all lived together.
Oh, I would, because I would have spent some nights over her house and I would have peeped her whole way. I would have
that would have turned him off. So it
would be full of it. So now I'm not gonna pursue this relationship because I don't feel like you taking enough showers per day.
That's a deal breaker sometimes for people.
Now I get it if she's funky and there's an odor and there's a smell, but come on.
If you with a woman that has never said before you have sex, let me take a shower, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
I need the woman to be like, yo, let me take a shower. And then when you say that, that's when I say, well, you take a shower, then I'm gonna take a shower. Because when you take a shower together, y'all really can't wash the way you want to wash. You don't want to open your butt cheeks in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do all that.
You're not opening up the butt cheeks and let the water run down.
Yeah, you're not doing it like you gotta bend over and you gotta just let it hit. And if you can adjust, sometimes you gotta adjust the shower head. If you got the shower head, you can adjust. Or if you got the shower head that you can take off, you will bring that thing right there. You would take it off the top and just put it right on the hole.
Preferably hot water, please.
Yes, it better be some hot water. Yeah, okay, and just leave it right there and be like, okay, there we go. We all clean now. We all clean.
Tashabi says, so if it was the morning time, you gonna make her get in the shower for morning soda before I know it's morning, but no, I need you to jump in the shower first.
No, it depends. No. It depends. Sometimes we just do it, but that's because
midnight and 3 o'clock in the morning, you took a shower.
But that's because we took a shower yesterday and we didn't skip a day. You skip a day,
nasty man. Get in the bed.
I'm just calling out scenarios.
If you get in the bed smelling like sweat socks and talking about you want to have sex, no, you little sweat sock. Get your little sweaty sweat sock ass in that shower.
Oh God! At least you ain't say they required to take a bath.
And especially if you require FaceTime, J Black. If you ain't took a shower in a whole day, and you expect for your significant other to give you FaceTime,
yeah, what we doing?
You don't want to smell all that.
You don't want to smell what we doing? What you doing?
You playing ahead.
It's like
I was just wondering.
Take a deep breath and hold her breath for 60 seconds.
No, man.
Come back up the air.
No,
but for a female Monday through Thursday, that is very excessive for a female.
That's very excessive for anybody. Ain't no reason for you to skip a shower if your water is running. There's no reason for you to skip a shower and not take a shower till Thursday. Like, what we doing?
Simone works out, so I'm surprised because she's on like this whole fitness kick, and I'm surprised that she said that she don't take a shower some days for 4 days.
I appreciate her honesty though.
And don't be a girl. Don't be one of these women who still got the 70s puff in between their legs. That's a whole other thing. Don't be that.
Not the 70s porno.
I'm saying you can have a little something going on, but not the puff. You can't be. I rock rough and tough with my Afro puff. Hey, damn. Shoot, go down on your own self. That's why I'll remix it. Go down on your own self. If I gotta part something in order to get to the clitoris, if I gotta part something,
you gotta use the cone.
If I gotta do what the girls do when they do their little line in their head, when they do the line for their daughters and do this.
Girls still do that? Y'all don't, it ain't clean? Y'all don't clean Brazilian like clean shake? Like y'all be having.
I can't speak for nobody else, but I don't like hair on people, period.
I don't like hair on me.
Like hair.
And I'm hairy. I don't like hair on me. That's why I gotta go down there. I gotta be my own barber. I gotta make sure. Shoot, I got a Caesar cut.
I will buy my significant other a Manscaped kit in a minute.
Afro Queen said I worked from
make an
home
appointment for him to go to the
yesterday and showered and
put. Hey, but no, she didn't. And she put the deodorant.
Go ahead, Afro Queen. Clap it up for that. Go ahead, Afro Queen.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 5, Afro Queen, I've never seen you in real life. You already at a 4. You already at a 4 on a scale of 1 to 5. There you go. Put the Red Sea to get to the pearls. Part the Red Sea. Oh, wait a second.
I guess Tashami, he likes the garden.
I mean, you talking about part the Red Sea? That sounds like you talking about that time.
Running real lights.
Yeah, I'll do it. I just ain't. I ain't gonna.
Blue Black doesn't do ketchup on condiments on
They ain't gonna do no oral presentation, but I'll do it. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it like it's regular. Like I'll do it like it's not happening. But that once again, it has. Oh, I'm a freaking nasty. You just don't take showers.
That's the person who skips showers. Nasty.
Yeah.
I said I can see how you can skip a day or two.
Yeah, you walking around like third world country.
You washing up your whole baths.
Jay walk into the room,
but you want
and there's a voice that comes out of nowhere. He's like, for only 5 cents a day. You could help this individual.
Tashami, you run the red lights too, Tashami.
I run red lights all day. I run red lights. I requested. I'm like, hey, I know. I already know your cycle.
Red lights.
That means doing it during that time of doing it during that time of the month.
Laying the towel down, Shawnee. Laying the towel down.
Yeah, you gotta get that one huge. You got to get that wore out, huge beach towel size one that covers like the entire bed, but it's thick as hell. It's like wool. You got a wool towel and it covers the entire bed. It damn near covers the pillows. Like it covers everything. Like you ain't going to leave nothing. Like when you wrap that joint up, you wrap it up like you just committed a real murder. And you just take that out.
Y'all nasty, all y'all.
I don't give a damn.
Probably ain't did nothing. What you mean?
Yeah, there's 3 out of 4 of us that are down with the get down. We're running red lights. Y'all ain't gonna lie to me.
You gotta be really intoxicated.
Oh, I'm dead sober. What are you talking about intoxicated? I'm dead sober. Shoot. What's the day? I'm 22 days in. Let right now. What you say? Y'all are freezing up. All right. So we done with that. That was good. That's good. That last question on the relationship thing was how can a person's kids affect you jumping into a relationship with them or not? Does it affect you on a scale of 1 to 5? And I'll go first on this, and then now that I've experienced what it's like. I like kids. And most of the kids I've met, like I've grown to be like, they're nice kids. Like they're kids. They're not. But if you got, and I'm not trying to be funny, because this is typical when you say this. If you got some disrespectful kids, I would rather we date and I don't come to your house. Because I can't take disrespectful kids who ain't got no manners. Like because to me now I'm looking at you like, what are you, like, what goes on in your life? Like, I understand kids are going to be kids. Kids will be wild. Kids will be loud. Kids will be jumping up and down. Those are kids. Those were my kids till they got older. Those are my kids, asking 6,000 questions that are the same damn question. And where are you taking my mama? And well, down south, but where are you taking my mama? And up here is like, where you taking my moms, yo? And all that other stuff. I get it. But disrespectful kids?
Well, that has to do with the parents.
So it's a 5. Kids can affect me on a scale of 1 to 5. Kids can affect me on a 5 in a good way and on a 5 in a bad way. Go ahead, Mo.
I was just gonna say, that has to do with the parent too. Like the person that you're dating has to check that like at the door, because I think kids can have opinions about who you date, but definitely you still can't be disrespectful.
Got it. So scale of 1 to 5, how do they affect your choosing of a significant other?
I have a kid, so I can't say, one way or the other. I can't say.
You can say whatever you want. It's your opinion. You can say whatever you want. It don't matter that you got a kid. You may not want another kid.
Before I had kids, I was like, you know what? I'm never dating another person with kids. Like, I'm never dating another person. That was before I had kids. But
then she got pregnant. She was like, I'm gonna have to read.
That's not fair. That's really not fair.
She was 6 months pregnant. Like, this ain't what I thought it was. This is a blessing. This is. I looked at these kids totally different.
Yes, clearly. That my mindset changed on that. But For me, I would say you said it's a 1 to 5 ratio again, right?
Yeah. I'm a 5, bad or good.
I'll say a 4.
Okay,
a
Shawnee.
3 or 4.
What you got over there, Shawnee?
5. Completely 5. That it makes a big difference because if you got kids and you don't treat your kids right, you don't spend time with your kids. I can't.
Yeah.
If your kid's not number one, then I can't deal with
you. Yeah, because you need them to be able. If you go long term with that person, you will want them to prioritize your children just the way that you do. If y'all,
well, I want them to prioritize their children and not.
No, I'm saying, but if they don't prioritize their kids, then you know that your kids are not going to be a priority. If they don't prioritize their own kids, that they had prior to being with you.
That's interesting. She's looking at it from how they treat their kids, and I was looking at it from the kid going to be a pain to me.
No, they gotta treat their kids because if they got their kids right, then I mean you should just have the basic problems because kids gonna be kids. You know, one day you gonna get you ain't my mama, you ain't my mama. One day that's gonna happen. Okay, that's what kids do.
You're not my real dad.
You not spend time with your kids, teaching your kids. If I can come in and say, oh, well, or we can be out somewhere and you get a call from the kid's mom saying, hey, little Johnny is sick and we at the hospital, and you be like, okay, well, call me back and just let me know what's going on. That's a problem for me. Because if I hear hospital, then whatever we doing needs to stop.
Well, everything is not an emergency like that. It could be
everything is
overreacting from a cold.
Well, yeah. I mean, if they just at home sick, that's one thing. But if there's something going on and the person is like, I get to that when I get to, I got a problem with that. I'm like, no, you need to go check on your kid. I'm grown. And that's kids that are like kids that take care. Now, if your child.
So them trying to balance their relationship to keep you happy while also maintaining it doesn't work well for you if they trying to still please you within that moment. Okay.
No, because if your kid is still a kid, they 25 and under, they need you more than I need you.
But what about I need too? I need to balance what I need, right? And my relationship is saying that I need to also make sure you're good. I know you wanted this night too, and I'm trying to balance both. So I'm penalized for that.
Understanding if something is
hypothetical.
Here comes selfish records. He's coming out. He's coming out.
Understanding, would it be disappointing? Yeah, it's disappointing, but at the same time, I not be like, oh, this is messed up. Because
if I got a baby mom that freaks out because somebody got a cold and anyone go to the emergency room because of a sniffle, and I got to leave my date because you are reacting from a cold that we know is just a cold, but I got all right. I don't know.
Go check it out. And then when you get there, if it's an overreaction, then we just pick up where we left off and we start.
And you like, oh, he got all this baby mama drama.
That's not baby mama drama.
I don't know.
That's not baby mama drama.
That's about checking on your child. And you got to know how to separate the two. Now, if the baby mama call and saying, oh, the pipe done busted over here, or oh, my refrigerator out, I need you to come check the light, and you go run it, that's something different.
Yeah.
Because she needs
control over you.
Yeah, she needs to figure that out. But if it's your kid is sick, the kid having a fit, the kid in the middle of the floor, sometimes you just got to stop and take the time for your kid, so your kid know that that you're there for them, and it's not, oh, daddy always with that lady and her kids. I don't want nobody kids.
But that's a conversation too, and making sure that your kid feel important and know their role and space in your life, especially when you're talking about moving on with another person. Your kid should never feel like my daddy over there with the kids.
Well, Stacey called me with autumn.
Are they bleeding or dying or what? If they ain't bleeding or dying,
you gotta understand. Like Stacey called me with Autumn, and Autumn was at the urgent care because she had a fever. Yeah. And I was like, you need me to come to the urgent care? And she was like, "No, you're good. It's just a fever."
Oh, you're bad, Mike. You're
They're
not a
just
good
gonna.
dad.
They just gonna
According to
take her
Shawn.
temperature. She probably got a sinus infection. Once I get done, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on, and then you can find that. Then
Nope.
from there, I'll
Nope.
tell you whether you know you can go. I'm not
Shawnee-
running.
Shawnee
I mean,
said, "Stop
listen.
what you doing
No,
and go run."
no, but
That's what
she
Shawnee
told
said.
him- No, but he said that she told him all she was doing was calling to inform, "Hey, your
Yeah,
child
that's what she's being informed.
urgent
You just
care."
said your child in the hospital. You out. Pure.
But
That was the urgent
If
care.
the parent
It was
is
a doctor.
saying, "Hey, you need to get here,"
Yes.
but it's like when the girls get sick, it depends on the severity of their sickness. I
Yes,
might
that
call their dad
depends
and
on the
say,
severity.
"Hey, I'm just letting you know this is what's going on with your
Right.
children." Now you ain't got to
He
come.
offered to be there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was like, I'm down to go. But there's a pet peeve I have about kids. There's a pet peeve I have with women and kids. Let's say your kids are in the house, right? And then we was at the club, and then you decide or whatever, just come over. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then we gonna do it while your kids are in the house, and you get to screaming and yelling like a porn, and I'm sitting there going like, your kids, you do know your kids can, they all right. Once you say something like that, I'm like, I'm a finish. But I'm like,
Did
we
you say
really,
you gonna finish?
yeah, I'm a finish.
With
Finish.
the
But
kids up.
they not my kids. But this is you. Once I see that, I'm like, oh no, you've been taken out of a potential. You like spades. There are no potentials. Like I'm going board. There's nothing. Jay can't play spades. You don't know how to play
Me
spades.
neither.
I forgot. Oh, okay.
She was
So
teaching me, and this is so long ago. I got to
So-
get retrained again.
So what I'm saying is like you do that, like we're really gonna wild out like the kids ain't right next door, and you really you yelling like Tarzan up in here, like really telling me do this and do that, like that's uncomfortable. I'm like, damn, that's why these boys be traumatized. They moms be getting smashed out in the house, and they don't even try and sneak it. They
Well,
just be.
speaking of traumatized and kids,
Oh, wait, because Mo got to go. So real quick, Mike, let's just get
Oh,
this
I
in
thought
real
he was on
quick.
vacation.
Let's get this mother crawl.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Allegedly, with Sexy Mo, powered by Media Room 360 TV.
Okay.
I got to start reading these little messages.
Michael
I'm paying no
Shawn
attention.
talk
to them.
about traumatized triggers and traumas. Trigger Trey it's not going anywhere. His troubles are not going anywhere.
What I told you
I
yesterday.
reported yesterday. I told you that another woman has come forth and accused him of assault. Well, there has been another woman, and I keep saying he's very close to establishing a Me Too movement against him. Over the past 3 years, it's like 7 women who've made allegations of physical and sexual assault against him. So there's another woman now who claims that, Trey Songz pushed up on her, and not like, like a cat calling push up, but he actually forced himself on her, kissed her, and tried to put his hands in her mouth, is what she's saying.
What?
His hand in her mouth, like open up,
his
like
hand, like in her. I don't know how you.
Okay, that's not funny. That is
It's
not
not
funny.
funny. I'm not laughing.
So wait, so after the allegation of the bowling alley, so now someone else, because there's
Another
someone
person
else
has
said,
come
wait, he
forward
did this
and-
to me and he put his hands in my mouth.
Her name is Rachel. She's online, and she basically said, I don't want another woman to have to continue to go through what all of these women are going through. She said, I don't want anything. She said, and to be honest, she said she's really not traumatized by it. But she said, listening to all of the stories that are coming out and listening to how people don't believe these women and believe that Trey Songz has done these things to these women, she said, no, he's aggressive. And she said she can see very easily how somebody who is, a little perceivably weak could be, a target for Trey Songz.
I told you it was a matter of time. And I was hoping that the man would and we don't know. We call this show allegedly, so everything is alleged. We don't know the dilemmas. We don't know the interactions that he had with these women. All I know is it's becoming very regular to have every so often another woman say he did this and whatever.
And I mean, when Keke Palmer came out, she really solidified and kind of, kind of put a stamp of approval on the type of behavior that Trey Songz exhibits and puts out there. So, his it's no secret, he was raised by a single mother. And he talks about, back in the day that there was, some levels of abuse there and neglect. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to send him to get some type of help or send him to some type of anger management or what for his aggressive behaviors. But I find it very interesting that this woman has come out and spoken out. And she said, I don't want anything. I'm not trying to sue him. I just want to get the word out there and support these women who are reporting these stories.
Put Tashabi's comment. He said, not disregarding the wrong he might have done, but I think at least 75% of these women are lying for the money. Okay, let's.
We can't say that.
Okay.
We
All right.
can't say that.
Let's just say, Tashabi, you're right. Let's just say you're absolutely right. Let's just say what you're saying is 1,000% factual, which is not. We all agree it's not. Trey Songz has now been a celebrity for damn near 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
He knows this game. Now, if you tell me you're a 22-year-old and you get caught up in something, the girl sets you up, I get it. But you're now in your 30s. You know this game. You know you have to keep yourself in a certain area, especially in public. And I definitely ain't taking you nowhere secluded.
Right.
I need everybody to see everything at all times. You know this. You know rookie at this.
That's one of them, Stacey.
I'm sitting here like at a certain point, I'm making people sign contracts. I'm doing verbal agreements. We are not going anywhere. You standing next to me ain't really cool. We need distance because I know what the setup is.
But an NDA doesn't protect you from,
no, it doesn't protect you
from violence and being able to aggressively say, I mean, you could be in the middle of having an intimate encounter with a person, and the minute that person says no, you got to stop.
Okay. But I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you, young guys, one of the most dangerous things to do. One of the most dangerous things to do is a one-night stand, because it's just her word against your word, no matter what happened. The most dangerous thing to do is to meet somebody and listen. I'm just speaking for myself. It's happened. And you meet somebody because guess what? If you happen not to open the door for the girl to leave the hotel room and she gets mad over that, or you happen not to drive her home and you put her in an Uber, or you happen to be like, yo, if she says, you gonna call me tomorrow? You better say yes. Don't hurt that girl's feelings. Like, nah, we good. This is all it is. All they got to do is walk down to that front desk. That's all they got to do. All they got to do is pick up that phone. And Trey knows better. He been in this game long enough to, and even with that, they some treacherous hoes out here.
Well,
trust
the allegations
me, they will get you.
Yeah, the allegations, Michael Shawn, are stemming over the past 3 years. So you're talking about these are things, incidents that haven't happened during the peak of his career, but more so towards the latter end of his dormancy in his career.
And I'll tell you what. Go ahead.
I'm just,
can she get
on
sued?
a side of caution. I think that a Me Too movement is amiss on this, and if he's not careful, it could end up a R. Kelly situation in terms of them finding a way.
They're not underage, so let's stop bringing R. Kelly up. They're not underage.
When I say a R. Kelly situation, I'm saying finding other creative means in order to criminalize this and make it into a case where he has to answer in a court of law. So you're forgetting R. Kelly got trapped up not because of the underage, but he got caught up on RICO charges.
Well, because they were underage.
But they had to get creative in the means of making it stick and creating something so major that he got those years.
Can he sue this girl for saying Trey Songz is a rapist? She tweeted that. Like, ain't that something?
No,
like
he can defamation of character.
If it's her truth, and that's her, and that's how she's identifying him, and it's an experience that happened to her, then he can't. I mean, that is her truth. Now, if I said that, he could sue me for defamation of character.
Yeah, but she got to prove. Slander. She has to prove that you can't just say it because that's your truth. That
No,
whole
what I'm
comment
saying,
that's your truth doesn't hold up in court. Well, that's my truth. Well, we don't care if that's your truth.
If something happened and I identify that as rape, I can say to my accuser, "You raped me."
You can't tell people unless you can prove it in a court of law. She can
But
still
it's
get
not
sued.
slander or defamation.
It is slander. You can't prove it.
A character.
You can't
Because
prove
it's an
that.
experience that happened to you. Look up defamation of character or slander. If I write or say something that did not happen to me, then yes, somebody can sue me for that or libel.
How do we know that happened to her?
To me,
how do we know that happened to her?
But that's the same way that if you go to court and there are plenty of people who have gotten raped and the person get off. It doesn't make them not guilty.
Don't go off on the other stuff. Don't go. The fact of the matter is, you can't just say somebody's a rapist on Twitter. You can't just say that. Even if it happened, you can't just say it. You have to prove it. Just because you believe it's true, because if that's the case, if you believe it's true and it never happened, it's defamation of character, then, right?
If it never happened,
if he proves, if something that did not happen, correct.
Yeah. Okay, so if he proves his innocence, then he can sue her for that tweet.
That's not how it works.
If they had sex, and that's how she interpreted it, that's her interpretation. Now, if I sit here and say Trey Songz is a cow, and he's not a cow, then they can.
If he proves that the rape was that was consensual in a court of law, he can then go back and then he can sue her for defamation of character if he proves it in court. It's happened.
It has.
It has happened.
The same way that it's happened as people have raped someone,
put Lady Q's thing
gotten off. I'm just telling you what I learned. But regardless, let's see how this plays out. I gotta go get in a parent pickup line or drop.
Oh yeah, you gotta go. Thanks for sticking around, Mo.
All right, Mo.
See you tomorrow, Mo.
And this is why I hate this. We got a new R. Kelly. How about this? He's gonna be the next Harvey Wallstein.
No, we're not saying any of that. We're not saying
no. Somebody just said, somebody put up there, he's gonna be the next R. Kelly. I'm tired of R. Kelly being the poster child for sexual misconduct. Harvey Weinstein is the epitome. He's the Hall of Famer of sexual misconduct. This man was raping stars and using his leverage against us. So let's just say he's the new Harvey Weinstein. How about he's the next Harvey Weinstein?
No, let's not say that. Let's just say Trey Songz has some issues. Let's not.
That's why
alleged issues.
Yeah, alleged put in front of everything all the time.
Yes,
just in our culture.
Yeah.
Just
R. Kelly be catching it all the time. Like, then he's the next Bill Cosby. Then why R. Kelly got to be the poster child? Then he's the next Bill. Then he's the new Bill Cosby, I guess. So I guess if you don't have pills,
let's not compare anybody.
Or it could be a thin line between rape and freaking sex. Yeah, it's a thin line. This is why I tell people, these young guys, it is very dangerous to take a woman that you just met and smash her out. I'm telling you right now, you are opening yourself up for so much. And I thank God I never got caught up.
I got a question about Tashambi's comment. How is there a thin line between rape and freaky sex? Because if somebody tells you no or stop,
here we go.
That's just no or stop. So where is the thin line? I don't understand.
There is a thin line when you play certain things.
There
women
you to stop. If I say stop, I don't want to do this. You're hurting me.
There's some females that may play up. All right.
No, there are women who say, "Act like you raping me." Like, whether you want to.
You know what? When they say that, you need to get up. That might be a piece of cat that you don't want. There's your red flag. So if you stay and then a day later she says you raped her, that's on you. If somebody say no or stop playing with these women. Stop playing. Stop saying, oh, they set them up. It's wrong on either side. But if she say stop, no, stop. I'm pretty sure you got somebody else in your phone you can call that let you come.
No, you're absolutely right, and that's why there are certain women in here who on podcasts who have said, yeah, sometimes no means yes. No, don't play.
No,
don't play with me with the no means yes. Don't like that game is crazy. He seems like he doesn't take being told no very hard. Now this is what we call the Trey I used to be famous syndrome. This is where Trey's at allegedly. I'm not saying this happened. But when you were as famous as Trey was, when actually you could tap a girl They were women that you could tap and say, come with me. And they went. And you got used to that. And you got used to that whole thing. And even then, that was a dangerous game to play.
Mhm.
Because there are women who are like, just because I'm a big fan of y'all and I'm really into you and I think you're handsome doesn't mean I'm getting like I've had other women tell me, why do these celebrities date or have sex with these girls who don't look good when they can have anybody they want? They can't have anybody they want. They can have a lot of people that they want, but they can't have everybody they want. That is a lie, because I've seen some of the biggest stars in my face get turned down by a woman. So you can't have everybody you want.
True.
But Trey now has gone from having the majority of women just take their clothes off before he even says anything to now, you know how it goes. You just ain't popping like that no more. And there's a lot of women be like, dog, I don't even know. You ain't on the radio no more. Like, I don't see you on the award show no more. I'm not just gonna let you smash when you want to smash. I'm good. But he hasn't figured that out, that you damn near a civilian. In actuality, you might struggle more when I was on the radio to get some than me when we out. You might struggle a little bit more sometimes in some cases, but he ain't dealt with that reality.
Wait. Okay. Person, girls, you know.
I keep blocking them.
If you want to post, then you need to email us and you can buy some time. But we're not posting your stuff, so stop.
So once
Yeah.
I need your screen now. I want to see his comment.
Oh no, I keep blocking. It's stupid stuff.
But I think Trey's having a hard time not being famous anymore. And now he is still known. We still know him.
He has a single out. It's just he's not on the pop charts. Well, it's been a while. It has been. I think his last single maybe came out a year and a half ago or something like that.
Yeah, I think
it went to Urban AC. What's Urban AC? So it's not on Urban or the pop chart.
Well, I would say, you know, be careful. Woman says
she said
you might
what she said.
Honestly, it might sound this guys think this is corny. You might want to get to know the woman before you lay down with her. What? Now I know nobody want to deal with that because hey, there was some wild times. So I'm going against the rules, but it was a different time in 1997 to 2004, homie. It was a different time. It was a different time.
You might want to do that. And then, ladies, you might want to tell your little nieces, your little daughters, you don't go with nobody. So what? Who they are? If you get the autograph, get the picture, keep it moving. Don't go to the dressing room. Don't go off there.
And how about this, y'all? Like a picture with these people, like you gotta understand, man. Sometimes, like being a groupie and everybody used to kill me for not taking enough pictures. Everybody wanted to take pictures. I just wasn't a big picture person to say. I didn't understand. Like I saw you, I seen him. He's there. She's there. She's there. Sometimes you gotta stay out these dudes' face, yo, because this is a dangerous game when you hang out with people who get whatever they want all the time. It's a very dangerous game. And I'm not saying every celebrity is like this because they're not. Because I've seen some real polite celebrities who are really like, you know, gentlemen and stuff and women and nice ladies, but
yeah, I don't know. You don't know until you know. And when you're in there, go to their dressing room or you go to their after party, then you there and it's hard to stop it.
And I think maybe that's why that might be the answer to my question that I always say, why do these celebrities recycle the same women? Maybe because they know the rules. Maybe because they recycle these women because those women, they know I'm a Jay Black fan.
Salute, James. I don't know if he's playing or not. Salute, James. That's right. We're going to take our picture. Will we see each other, James?
Well, Trey Songz does say in a song, I'm going to beat it up. Yeah, I'm going to beat it. Well, you know, if we go by beat it up, there's 7,000 rappers who said they're going to beat it up, and there are female rappers.
To push yourself up on somebody. That don't give you that right. That doesn't give you that.
And I've never understood the adjectives that we use for sex. Adjectives like beat it up. I'm not trying to beat. I mean, I get what it means. But even women be like, you need to come beat this up. No, I'm not beating up your vagina.
You're not going to flip this on me.
You're not going to flip this on me. We're going to make love tonight.
Now, when Stacey said changing gears a little bit. So when Stacey said just in our culture, I thought about our culture and our people. And then I thought about the young jock and Kendra who was in the news. Did you see the young jock interview when when Kendra tried to play him and talk about how she didn't want their kids to be raised like he is.
The boys, she didn't want the sons to grow up and be like him.
Yeah, that's when she made the mistake. That's when she made the mistake.
Well, she made the mistake of saying during the interview. It's like that's a conversation that y'all need to have. Like,
yeah, because listen, don't say you don't want my daughters to be like me. Say you don't want them to make the same mistakes I made. Or you don't want them in the same situation. But when you start saying things, and maybe she just misspoke. Maybe.
Well, look, Stacey said he checked her ass though. He did. He respectfully checked her though. He was very respectful.
Her, but I think she could say it. But I just think that's a conversation that the two of them should have had with no cameras and nobody. Like that's a private conversation.
No, don't say it to me in private because it's gonna get ugly.
Well, when you say it in private, then she wouldn't have got the reaction she got from him, and she could have explained herself better of what she did. But like to just sit there and say that, because I'm like him. I'm like, well, if you don't want the kids to be like him, why you with him?
Why are you with him? Why do we got to put our black men down in the public eye? Like, I don't know. It just seems like it's endangered species as it is with black fathers trying to be fathers, and you're gonna put this man down in the public. And I don't know.
I think that was way out to say. She shouldn't need whatever issues they have. And
she meant it though. Don said, I think she did too.
His background or his behaviors, it just shouldn't have come out there. That's the situation that y'all have, and we don't know you have it, and it never comes out for anybody to know.
Yeah, I would have said I don't want none of my kids to be like you and have that elephantitis thigh. That's what I don't want. I don't want
them thighs is nice. You like the thick thighs. What are you talking about? Stop that.
Yeah, nah. But anyway, yeah, she but you know what? Then Young Jock did check her and everything like that. But we don't think about our actions reflecting on our character. On I'm not saying what she said was right. But when you running around smashing all these and having these kids pop up all over the place, she shouldn't have said, I don't want them to be like you. But if you ain't changed and you still got the same person and you still doing the same stuff and you still running around being the same young jock that you were when you made this happen, I can see a woman saying it. If that's what she believes, if she knows him as a person and she says, I don't want them to be like you. If she means it and she believes that who you are is a bad person and she believes that, I can see it being said. Now I'm gonna take it
not in the interview though, right?
Yeah, but behind closed doors.
Yeah, but
y'all had that conversation.
This is what we want. This is what we want. This is what
we do want transparency. We do want people to be real.
That ain't none of our business. That's none of our business.
None of this stuff is our business that we see on these reality shows. None of this stuff should be our business. None of these stuff. None of this should be our business. Any of it. You cheating on me, or I'm cheating on you, or I get this person and I'm with this person. None of this should be our business. Reality shows shouldn't be our business. Like none of it should. It's like we want to draw lines on we want to make rules on trifling activities. We want to make rules on shows that are based on nothing but negative, trifling stereotypes. That's all they are.
He having all these kids in public. I don't know. I don't follow the show.
Yeah.
But if he is having all these kids in public, she not leaving. She
made that clear. She's sticking by.
He's condoning the behavior, even though she might not like it. She might not, because I know nobody wakes up with a person and says, "Oh, I want you to go have a baby on me." Nobody says that.
I think they were separated for a little bit, right? They was on a break.
I don't know. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop.
The creators of these reality shows, are just as bad as hip hop on our culture. They give you an example of what relationships look like, and they say it's a reality show. This is what real relationships look like. These are the examples that grown women are watching, and young women are watching, and young men are watching, and young men and older men are watching. And these are the examples of a relationship. There is no Cosby Show.
Yeah, it's a whole psychology. You start thinking that, oh, it's okay to do that because they're going through it. They're going through that. So this is normal. This is just what people do. No, people don't do this.
What's it? Blueface and his girl who basically the MMA.
Krishan.
You know how many young people are watching that and subconsciously are looking at that and be like, oh, well, things like that do happen. They were separated when he got the lady pregnant.
Yeah, so they were separated. So if you take a break and y'all separated, yeah, we went together.
You out here getting nobody pregnant though.
Why? We're not together.
I mean, everybody got a price. Everybody will put their business out there. The majority of people will put all their business out there. He just embarrassed. He just embarrassed.
Oh, the reunion show came on. I ain't watch it yet.
I didn't understand what was happening because, of course, I don't watch the show. But I saw the clip where where he got up and walked off because she was saying that I don't know. I can't remember. I don't watch the damn show. I'm
gonna watch it today now that I did see it on the DVR.
I don't watch any. I don't watch any reality show. I don't watch.
Lamest excuse.
Housewives of Atlanta.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. I know.
We weren't together at the time. We were only broke up for a week.
Oh, you say you only broke up for a week.
When you only broke up for a week,
mistakes happen. Because if we broke up, your heart, you're hurting. And you out in them streets, you're like whatever. You're a little bit more reckless, uncaring. You hope that you get back together, but you're like, hey, it's over. Mistakes happen. I could see that happening. You're not with me. Of course, I want you to still stay loyal because you know that we only going through this little rift. You know deep down we're gonna get back together. So it's like it's disrespectful, yeah, and foul. But at the same time, I know I got that option to stick with you now.
Now, in my case, when anybody's broken up with me, I assume that it's forever. So leave me alone.
Like you break up with people to know you're gonna get back together.
Never.
You ain't never broke up with anybody and knew y'all was gonna get back together.
No. In a long-term relationship, I'm not talking about a relationship that you just had for a few weeks. Like if you've been with somebody for years and you break up, if you tell me you break up, we've been together for years, Stacey said leave the house. I'm never going back. Look, I got facts on mine. I can bring up the names. Now, we just dating, and you're like, oh, it's done. I'm like, yeah, I'll call it back in a week or two. But I'm saying a real relationship that you done put time into it. You say we done.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But that's why people be playing too much. You should never say we done. When you in a long term, like you should never ever get into an argument with Lady Q and ever out your mouth should you ever say we done ever.
Yeah, she don't
ever in your life.
She don't play the taking a break. She don't play the arguing, sleeping, being mad. Like she don't like any. Yeah.
When I celebrate the second anniversary with Shawnee, let her say we done. Let her say we done.
Not the second anniversary. Oh God! When the anniversaries come around,
let her say we done. I will say bye to her and her wigs. I will say bye to everybody. I will say bye to wigs. I would say bye to everybody. I would say bye to everybody. Don't say we done unless you mean it. Good morning, Michael Shawn.
What up, Trendsetter? What up, research department?
Hey, Trendsetter, I got something for you to research. Research what time we start. No, I'm playing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, homie. You know I'm kidding.
Stacey don't go to bed, man.
Speaking of that research, well, I guess I got to talk to you and Jay first and Mo, and then I'll say that.
Okay. All right. Shout out to you, Queen Born, by the way, Queen Born. Thanks for supporting Lady Q, WokeUpInspired.com. I think your stuff's coming today.
Oh!
Queen, she ordered a couple. You remember I had the I don't know, I don't care, I don't give a F hoodie, whatever that I had the other day. Queen Born and went on and ordered that and something else, but I think she didn't order from Lady Q like 4 or 5 times. Say it again.
We didn't talk about the shirts yesterday.
Oh, the disclaimer, I'm not for the week. I'm not for the week. Yeah, and then this one is melanin. I guess it's for the shinies of the world.
No, it's for the you of the world. It's for every black person of the world.
I'm playing.
She got the Adidas sign on there. What's that?
Is that?
Shake it off the thing and put it in the camera.
Is that the It said minute. It had the little knot in the side, so I figured it wasn't for no guy.
Oh yeah.
No, that's what.
No, she just knotted it up because she just.
I'm like, what?
That's not true. Guys can wear it too. But
everybody can wear it.
You and Mike,
I'm not wearing no melanin shirt.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. You and Mike are not going to wear it, but guys can wear it. It might be some guys that'll buy that.
I mean, if I had more melanin in me, I'd wear it. I just don't have. I just got a percentage of melanin in me. I think I got like between 15 and 25% of melanin from my African descendants, and you know, I mean, my grandfather had tons of melanin in him. Like he was like one shade lighter. Both my grandfathers were one shade lighter than Jay Black. They just held out on mine.
Oh, God.
They held. I didn't get the full supply.
Yeah. Oh, thanks to Jack. I know Jacqueline had an order too. Yeah. Well, I really appreciate y'all showing her
good
love.
looking because you don't understand. Lady Q is working like a rapper signed to a bad deal to a record label. She still has to pay off Jay Black for the investment that he put in the actual business. So
I feel like I'm Shark Tank.
She's trying to get out. She's trying to get out the red. She's trying to get out, and then so she can start making her profit. So we gotta support Lady Q and Woke Up Inspired. That show was cool.
Yeah, and I'm playing. Coming. So if you guys don't want to spend, you don't want to break the bank. It's good quality but reasonable prices. So just go to the website.
And the hoodies, let me tell you about the hoodies.
I love my different hoodies, man.
The hoodies are actually great. I don't know how Shawnee and Lady Q have been able to make such quality clothing, but I put that stuff in the wash. Well, actually, tell you truth be told, it's gonna be real. I don't like putting my hoodies in the wash.
Me neither.
Y'all gonna think I'm
I'd
bougie.
rather hand wash it.
Yeah, I take it to the dry cleaner. Sorry. That's this is something I do.
Do the dry. I'm hand washing.
Like my jogging pants, that got the stripe down the side. I put them in the dry cleaner. I really don't like. I get them dry clean. So I just tell them don't put a crease. I don't know why you still got to tell these dry cleaners don't put a crease in my damn jogging pants. Why would you put a crease in my jogging pants?
That's standard. Well, they say crease or no crease. They ask you that.
I gotta tell them no crease. Because once a dry cleaner puts a crease in your pants, it's there forever. Like you ain't no getting it out. You can't iron that out. Like you can't. So anyway, go join that Lady Q. Check your inbox.
Check your inbox, Lady Q.
Go to wokeupinspired.com and get these fine.
Check it out, and there should be some Black Friday stuff.
And she does custom orders too. So if you have
somebody just reached out about it. Some mugs.
So if you want a shirt to say F a certain person, you can literally be like F so and so.
She can make it, and
she can make it happen, and it'll be dope.
Shipping, you know.
If you want to make a shirt that has the Michael Jordan symbol that's on the sneaker, and under it say "Keep his son away from your coworkers," you can literally.
What?
The fact that his son is dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, you are such a trifling whore.
Oh, that really is true. So Larsa Pippen is dating Michael Jordan's son.
Some dude ran up on him at a basketball game. And was like, that is, you gotta be kidding me. You gonna date Michael Jordan's son. And he was yelling. And then she tried to clear it up.
Ran through a lot of people though, right?
Somebody gave her a nickname. I forgot what the nickname was. But then she tried to clear it up and said, me and Scotty, he met me in college. He started in college. We were not friends with the Jordans. We were not friends for what people think. They weren't friends. We didn't mingle with their family. We didn't know their family. We just knew of them. That was it. So she tried to clear it up. Like, I was never cool with Michael Jordan. Okay.
That might be true because people judge people in their relationships so hard. And really, we don't know the backstory. We just know how it looked to us, but we really don't know.
Okay. There are 8 billion people on this planet. And you decide to date your ex-husband's biggest rival and the person he has the most beef with, you're going to date his son. Really?
I mean, I would.
Out of all the people, at the moment when you got introduced to him, you should be like, hi, and I'm out. But you can't do that. And the funny thing is that I look at this woman and I don't even think she's that bad.
No,
I don't even think she's that dope.
She looks good, especially for her age.
She ain't no, who's the girl that we interviewed here that is Deion Sanders' ex-wife? Pilar. Now, Pilar pushed up on you. I get it, young man. First of all, the young man is foul too. The young man is super foul, unless he was doing it for his dad like that. You almost smashed Scotty's ex-wife. And his dad was like, go get it. I believe you can fly. Go ahead.
She's starting to look old. I don't like.
Oh, she's starting to age for you?
She's starting to age. Her plastic surgery and stuff kind of wearing off a little.
Like, I wouldn't do that.
Plastic surgery, you're funny.
Like, dog, I'd be like, dog, don't go.
You can look at her body when she put on her swimsuits and stuff, and you like, okay, which,
all
right. But
we didn't even talk about Malcolm Jamal Warner. We'll talk about him tomorrow. He had an interview.
Tomorrow's our last day. It's Thanksgiving.
Because we off Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow is our last day.
Don't want to work on Friday.
Yeah, Jay don't want to
It's
work.
a holiday. What are you talking about?
No, the holiday's Thursday. The
Thank
holiday's
you too,
Thursday.
TP. I don't want to leave you out, TP. I know you're repeat customers. We appreciate you
Go ahead,
guys supporting
TP.
her.
Friday
TP.
is not a holiday, Jay.
No, Thursday's
Friday
a
is a
holiday.
holiday.
No, it's not.
There is.
There's no
Thanksgiving
holiday.
is it early Thanksgiving week? It's like a 4-day weekend or
That's
something
not
like
a
that.
holiday. The holiday's Thursday.
And then Friday you celebrate
No, Friday is
Thursday
Friday.
as well as the day
No, you
after.
don't. No, you
You
don't.
do.
No,
You
you
do.
don't.
I guarantee you, Don.
No, you
I
don't.
bet you Don Lemon won't be on.
But it's not a holiday.
I
We
bet
not
you.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's a holiday.
Robin Roberts and
But that doesn't
all
mean
them
it's a
people.
holiday. But that doesn't mean it's a holiday. That doesn't mean it's a holiday. You just take off because you got Thursday off, and you're like, "Why are we coming back to work on Friday?" Not because of the holidays, because we might as well just get their Friday day off. We might as well get it off. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you, Don Page.
Thank you,
Don.
Appreciate you. So Malcolm Jamal Warner, we're gonna talk about him tomorrow because he was asked the question. I sent it to y'all. Is Bill Cosby? Do you still consider Bill Cosby a hero? And I think Malcolm Jamal Warner answered that question brilliantly. And I was like, okay, Malcolm, who's living a good life. And we interviewed Malcolm Jamal Warner when we worked at the station in New York. And when I tell you the life that he is living and how cool he is living the life of being a jazz musician and a singer and don't care if we know that he's a singer and don't care if we think he's good because he knows them checks are still coming in. And he is following his passion. We ain't never heard him in news, and he is falling way back and just enjoyed his life. That is a good Malcolm Jamal Warner. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Let me tell you something. That's a good life that I actually envy, homie. I actually envy. That is a good. I might switch. You know, I always say I wouldn't switch positions with that person. I would think about it. The only reason I wouldn't switch is I wouldn't have my kids. That's the only reason I wouldn't switch. If I had no kids, yeah, I'd be Malcolm Jamal Warner. And I'd have melanin all in my body.
And what you also have is Friday being an official holiday. Thank you, Queen Boy. That's why I rock with you.
Native American Heritage Day. You know how much
it is on the calendar.
That's not what you're celebrating. And let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Why did they put that after this?
You can't. You have to pick which one you're going to celebrate. You can't celebrate Thanksgiving and then celebrate Native American Day.
First of all, I asked Lady Q yesterday, why do we celebrate Thanksgiving? I don't even know the heritage behind it. I felt
we
like
shouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving because we're celebrating a bunch of savages like the Pilgrims that killed off the Indians. That's all we're doing.
Where's the origin from? How did it get to Thanksgiving, us having food and bringing the holiday? Like, is that shit something that we should be celebrating as a country?
No, we shouldn't. We know we shouldn't. That's what kills me when we're worried about anti-Semitic statements. We celebrate an anti-Native American Indonesian people holiday.
Indigenous.
I don't know why I can't call them Native Americans, but because the holiday is called Native American Heritage Day, so I'm calling them Native Americans.
Indigenous.
But how do we celebrate? We celebrate a whole indigenous. Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
Indigenous.
There are Indonesian people.
Oh, Indonesian people, indigenous. Sorry, I got it mixed up. But we celebrate them getting murdered. We celebrate a massacre, and we got the nerve to say a prayer before it. We got nerve to bless the food. We should just call it a happy day. Just call it happy day. Don't call it Thanksgiving. Don't call it Thanksgiving. And we still got Native Americans sitting on reservations who are suffering from the rates of suicide and alcoholism that are so off the top of the charts. They're off the charts. And they're still getting, man, listen, boy, I see why they don't mess with us.
They run most of the casinos.
Right.
Yeah, and they were supposed to be, they were supposed to run them tax-free. They were supposed to be tax-free, and the government was like, whoa, wait a second. I know what we said. I know we said you could put a casino on your land and everything on the land but we didn't know you was gonna be productive with it. Like, we didn't know you was gonna make this profitable. Like, you still gotta follow the regulations, even though it's your land. You still got to follow the regulations of casinos and everything like that. All right, so Malcolm Jamal Warner, we'll talk about that tomorrow, and then we'll just have fun because it's our last day of the week. And then after that, we'll see you on a Monday. So just remember the schedule. Or you can watch a replay. Like, if you miss us that much, you can watch a replay. You can always
where they watch it at? Where would you
go
suggest?
to YouTube Media Room 360. Go to YouTube Media Room 360. Get them views popping. Spread that word, and then go to ShawneeScott.com if you want a podcast on here.
Hey.
All right, I'm done.
Rodney Perry Live's up next.
8:59. 8:59. Rodney Perry's up next.
Rodney Perry.
I gotta run to the post office, and then I gotta go somewhere and run.
Yeah, you gotta drive about 100 miles. Yeah, you gotta get the miles.
And I gotta get 100 miles, so I might just Uber people for free since Uber won't let me drive. I'm gonna Uber people. I was gonna pick people up. You need a ride? Where you need to go? I got you. Just hop on in. Come on. I might literally drive to New York and come straight back and just go straight to the inspection station and be like, now what?
Now what?
Now what? I got tons of miles on this joint. Everything should be updated, damn it. All right, let me be who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that, and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything else. Fight for your happiness. Never let anybody take that from you. And please take showers daily. Thank you. Yeah.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.